We are the Smile 69 Network with the sexy producer and lead host, Vanessa Smilez. The girl, Mz.Beautidoll, is here and all about that business. And you know who I am. It's your girl, Presenda.
Hey. Queen.
Hey.
Presenda, and today we are going to be talking about...
And I was like, oh my God, yes.
Smile 69 Network is on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Also, find us on Facebook.com/Smile69 Network.
Vanessa smiles so live, it's true. Presenda always shining through. So fine, smile 16. So fine, smile 16. So fine, smile 69.
Check these fine ladies out on the Smile 69 Network. They get it in.
While the bitches get her shit together. There we go. Let's get rid of the liver. What's going on? It's your girl, Vanessa Smilez, and we are live on the Smile 69 Network show, tuning in from the Writers Union. Hold on 1 second. As we should. Lipstick pooping, and here goes the clap. Yes. We're not giving you the clap, but we're giving you the clap, okay? So, yes, let me introduce my lovely co-host, Mz.Beautidoll and Queen Presenda. What's good, ladies? Hold on 1 second. Hey.
You really just killed me with that clap thing.
I love the clapping.
I love the idea of giving people the clap. I
love the clapping. I begged her to keep that in. I was like, please, I love it. And my new favorite thing is when you say, hold on.
I'm trying to prepare for my life in the islands. Let me just try to put this fan on pause.
I'm coming to visit.
But I had someone recently mentioned in my family. They said they make the vaccine required for everywhere. They may have to leave the country.
I'm gonna show you my card the next time I see you.
Nobody wants to see the vaccination card.
I'm showing my fucking card.
I'm with you, Vanessa. I'm dipping. I'm gonna give me a boat, and I don't even like the water.
I'm gonna show my card, because I never thought about it until Uncle started doing it. I was like, why am I not showing people? I'm gonna start showing my card.
Nobody care about if it ain't no marijuana medical card. Don't nobody care.
That's what I'm saying. Why we got to hear about it? Got to hear about it?
I don't know. Uncle was like all on it, so maybe.
Shout out to my uncle when I took his old ass to Chicago. He was showing everyone his vaccination card in the airport, at the hotel.
Nobody
at the
wanted it.
Car place. No one asked him for this.
No one wanted it.
The things that they were asking him for were in his back pocket, but he had his vaccination card in hand.
Oh shit!
And each checkpoint, he would show up with the vaccination card and like, sir, no, we need your boarding pass and your
my
ID.
God, I love him.
He's like, you don't need my vaccination card. They're like, no, sir, that's not required.
I love him, but he's ready.
And he's even asking questions. I can take my mask off, right? Because I'm vaccinated. No, sir, you're in the airport. You still have to wear your mask.
Yeah, you still got to keep your mask on. But I just want to give one disclaimer. And I want to say this first. I have no smoke for anybody that doesn't want to be vaccinated, because I completely get it. I get it. And everybody need to stop that shit. If somebody don't want to, just they don't want to.
Mm-hmm. Everybody need to worry about themselves.
Hello. But this one quick disclaimer. So I went to my doctor yesterday, and he was giving me some facts and figures about what's going on with this variant. I do want you all to be very careful. This variant is real. In Indiana, he said that 13 children. So I said, well, when you say children, do you mean like adolescents? He said, no, children, prepubescent, 13 went in the hospital. 8 of them are already on a respirator. So I'm going to do a better job of taking this variant seriously because, as Lola says, I'm always dancing and kissing boys and dancing because she watches me on live every Sunday. And according to her, that's what I'm always doing. So
I just have to say, sounds like fun. Dancing and kissing
dancing.
boys.
It is fun. That's why
dancing.
I can't stop. And dancing.
Oh my God, we have a couple of people already in the chat room.
I love it.
Can you read some? Oh no, you're sick today. Let me do this. Mr. Jones,
love you.
no problem. Love you too. Mr. Jones 169 says, "Good evening, queens on the panel, and my guy, Mr. M Logic, and to all of the wonderful kings and queens in the chat. Salute and best bless you all. Yeah, salute to John Logic, salute to Rancis Jr. My fault. I missed the live stream watch party that you guys did of the Locks versus Dipset. I did see the aftermath of everything, which was crazy.
I didn't know they.
Commentary. Yeah, I missed it. I didn't know they were doing it. But yeah.
I watched that shit though.
How was it?
Your
my
thoughts.
freaking fucking gosh, I loved it. Like the Locks was giving me everything, but I've always loved them. I've never really cared for Dipset like that. Like I don't know. I'm old fashioned. I was a tomboy. I didn't wear pink, so I didn't want to fuck with a nigga who wore pink. I just was never into them like that. And I played basketball, and every time we got on the court, they played balling. So yeah, but it was giving me everything. Violence, chaos. I was on the edge of my seat. You didn't know what was gonna happen.
Oh, you said violence, chaos. I love it.
Music, yeah, I'm so serious. Like, as far as the Locks performance, they just killed. Like Jadakiss. I loved him my entire life.
I love Jadakiss.
He was just giving me everything, honey. Everything.
I love Jadakiss. I like aggressive, angry hip hop.
And he gives it.
I do love that. I do love
and
it.
And that voice, he is just, oh my God, sexy chocolate self. Yeah.
No, I have to say, I had to walk with my head between my legs. Even though I didn't join the watch party on the Rancis Union, I did catch the live, and this is it's painful for me because as a young teenager, I grew up on Dipset in New York City. Like I remember going to, I got to put up my picture. I'm going to put it up soon. Going to the store that they had on, I don't know if it's still there, on 149th in Amsterdam. They had a Diplomat store with all of the gear when they came out with the headbands and the Diplomat shirts and stuff like that. So we used to go all the way up there and, get the hats and stuff and the bandanas. And I don't know, when Dipset came out, it was such a movement in New York City, especially around my time, because I was like around 13. Not that it wasn't, they weren't big in the 90s. I mean, Cameron necessarily, but I feel like when I was a young teenager, that's when their presence became big because hip hop had started to branch off. But that was the one stamp that New York still had. We had Dipset. We had
Cameron, I see what you're saying.
So for me, growing up, like I still know all the words to Hey Ma. Like I still know all the words to Oh Boy. Like I'm a huge Dipset fan. Now I can't say I don't like the Locks. I do, but I know that there's less songs that I do know or less lyrics I know from them because they're older than me. Like just
gotcha.
So for
I'm
me,
gonna say that's my generation, and Dipset is your generation.
Dipset is more familiar, but I'm thinking Dipset is gonna kill us. And also, people to know the dynamics of the New York City area. Dipset niggas is Harlem niggas. Like him pulling out the lawn chair, like New York niggas are not surprised at that. Like that's not what Harlem niggas do. Like honestly, one of the reasons I was in Harlem a lot because my cousin's baby father lived up there. But yeah.
I have pictures of you in the lawn chair that I'm gonna post. So you're right. That is a New York thing. We will pull out the lawn chair. I have pictures of Vanessa Smilez in the lawn chair on the sidewalk.
That's what that was.
We was just chilling. We was just chilling.
But it's the showmanship of it. That's Harlem niggas. They like to dress nice. They flashy niggas. They're not really focused on the essence of things, just more so how shit looks. That's why the Pink introduction into the world with Cameron.
That's why I like Jadakiss though, because their shit is just so.
Right. And see, here go the Locks. They're coming from Yonkers. Now I've been to Yonkers. I always say Yonkers is at least, if you want to look at how futuristic New York City is, Manhattan is in the future. Brooklyn is right behind Manhattan. Queens is behind them. Staten Island's not in the runnings. We just don't really consider that a borough.
Listen,
like that.
It costs $50 in the taxi to get the fuck off that island. And if it wasn't for Wu-Tang, I wouldn't give a fuck about Staten Island. Because I love my Wu-Tang.
Right. So what happens is, the Bronx is kind of like the most outdated area in New York City, and then Yonkers is right next to that. So it's kind of like Yonkers gets the extra. That would be closer to the country a little bit for us, because it's kind of like it's much more residential, much more homes. But then on the opposite side of that is the hood without the homes.
Yeah,
just the land. So the dynamic of how it was, I think it was very good for New York, because New York does make its presence in hip hop, but it's being overwhelmed by hip hop coming from so many different places in the world. So I feel like just the essence of like it being in Madison Square Garden, people from New York battling each other, I think it was really, really great to see, like as far as New York is concerned, even though Dipset did take the L.
But don't you think it still hit different when somebody from, New York releases, any hip hop track? We just hit different.
Yes. And honestly, they always say if you can't make it in New York, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
That is true.
And for me, living in different parts of the country and traveling to different parts of the country, I kind of do see that. But then I also see the benefit of that other people have outside that. Yo, Mr. Jones is getting at me. Oh my God, these comments is getting back there. Hold on 1 second. Nako Conform says, Merry Christmas.
Really, okay. Nako Conform. That's the thing you say to us.
Merry
Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Yes. Happy New Year. Yes. Nago Conform says the vaccine is for the aliens the government been reporting on to be able to mate with humans.
Oh God. We not going there. You're not going to
about to get us shut the fuck down. All conspiracy fucking thought. We have Steve Stevenson that says, I love Beautidoll.
Okay. You do.
Salute to Steve Stevenson.
We do too.
Yeah, we love Mz.Beautidoll too. We love her. So yes, we agree.
I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Look, y'all know I'm sick. Don't make me cry.
Mr. Jules 169 says, Miss B, can you help Jules with his own rap songs? No, I cannot.
He was kill. Yo, I that's one thing. Okay, I did love Jules sister, and I think that's because of him and Lil Wayne doing the mixtape that they did together. I Can't Feel My Face and shit. So I fucked with him. And the fact that those motherfuckers was not singing their songs. Like,
y'all don't even have to. And see, that's the thing. But people were mad at Brandy and then when they did that too. But this is the thing. Y'all niggas is rapping. How y'all out of rapping?
Hey.
And maybe if they weren't doing all that fucking shouting in the beginning and all that rah-rahness they was doing and falling off, and then when whatchamacallit fell off the damn stage, I said that's karma because y'all talking shit.
Wait, who fell off the stage?
Jim Jones.
No.
They said he fell off the stage because he always got them black ass glasses on. It was like maybe he shouldn't have worn those because he couldn't see the stage.
Okay, niggas with the glasses on, indoor stop.
Shout out to the memes that came out, yo. Everybody is ready with the memes. Like I'm all here. And shout out to Steph Got Jokes. Salute to him. He's been making memes. He put up the meme of when Juelz forgot his songs, he put up the meme of Tina Turner and Ike Turner when Ike was
shit.
You got to sing the words. I know the words. I can write them.
I know, yeah.
And then that's the crazy part, like the shit talking on there. But it was even crazier because if you don't know up north people or New York up north, you don't know that naturally it's aggressive. It might seem conversations might seem aggressive to everybody else. So it was funny at the fact that they had to keep reminding people, like, look, chill, we good.
Right. Because even with the chair pulling shit, the lawn chair shit, everybody was like, like, and then Cameron's laughing in the chair, like he not mad,
right?
Like, he's laughing. Like,
he was just like, nigga, get the fuck off me.
Listen,
but that shows that this new generation is so sensitive.
We act like that in New York when we see somebody we know. When I see it, it's like, oh my God, that's how we are. It's the New York way.
Yes, and I don't know. Every time when it comes to travel, sometimes you gotta be like, people be like, oh, you gotta calm down and be quiet. But it is what it is. But I wanted to talk about our subject today called No Cap. Okay, this actually came from something that Mz.Beautidoll said in our chat room recently.
What I say? I've been on a roll this month. What I say?
Oh shit! Beautidoll.
I'm trying to keep my evil grin.
I'm not.
Okay. Okay, show double standards in dating and emotions when it comes to men and women.
Oh, my bad. I meant men. I was intoxicated. Don't
I knew
judge
you
me.
meant men and women. I was like,
I
you
know
were
what you
Because
meant.
smoking.
okay, I
I know
wrote
what you
it.
meant. I
I
was
sent
trying to
that
read
to
it.
you. I sent that to y'all because sometimes I be coming up with shit when I be and I be trying to hurry up and type before I forget. But I sent that because I literally on Facebook watched a whole fucking Lifetime movie, maybe even a 48 hours somewhere in there. Full like this girl posted her baby daddy bust all her shit up in her house, but she didn't post why, so everybody was on her side. And then the man went live and let it be known this bitch didn't burnt him. He didn't came back. He take care of all of her and her other kids that don't belong to him, including his and his other. And she don't work for nothing. He provides everything, and yeah, and it was crazy because everything that he was doing was like what women do to men. And the women in there were so fucking hypocritical because, like, how the fuck y'all sitting here calling this man psycho and saying he unbalanced? But if it would have been a woman who would have posted, a man who would have posted that Shorty fucked up his house, it wouldn't have been,
abuse.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been, well, how's she gonna do that in the house where her kids stay? Oh, how's she gonna do that just because she should have left?
Who watching the baby?
Yeah, like y'all don't never act.
Baby.
When it comes to a man, it's automatically like they supposed to be so tough and they just supposed to walk away. So that shit, like this dude was literally crying.
Now, and you see what? I'm glad you said that. People always act like dudes are supposed to walk away. Why don't females ever have that responsibility? Like they usually say when a female's emotional or she's acting emotionally out of the norm, they're like, "Oh, that's just women." I've heard men say that.
I have too.
And I'm like, this is crazy. Beauty, please go ahead.
It's because women hold in so much shit. Certain women hold in so much shit, and we're supposed to be emotional. They always call women emotional creatures. We can never control our emotions. So naturally, when we spaz out, it's because we can't control our emotions. So it's like, that's just her. But a man is supposed to be under control at all times. He's supposed to
be because they've always pushed that in science that because of like hormones and stuff like that females are more emotional. But honestly, I feel like that really goes across the spectrum between men and women. Because honestly, most females, most of the time, they don't have the room for capping. Like the whole term now is no cap, right? People lying, people putting shit on the profile. Like the most cap you're gonna see between women, we're gonna have our hair done, nails done. Like we got cap you could see. You know what I'm saying?
They got cap you can see nowadays. You just don't know.
What nigga cap you could see? Oh, I got 3 families.
Right.
Oh, I got a wife. You can't see that cap.
I thought you were talking about like how they got the lace fronts for dudes now.
They got it. No.
Yeah, I thought you meant like that kind of cap.
Oh God, people in the chat room, everybody is coming in, and it's so crazy.
Can I just say something?
Yes, please go ahead, Priscilla.
If you have pushed me to the point where I'm angry, I'm not emotional. I'm saying exactly how I feel. I make my points hit a bullseye.
How do you make the difference though? Because you can say how you feel.
You know why? Because here's the difference. Well, you can call it whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. What I'm saying is, if you have gotten me, because I prefer to act rationally, even if I am, talking to a friend about something that upsets me, I'm still going to tell them rationally, this is what this made me feel. Because nobody can ever argue with how something makes you feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say, this made me feel a particular way. And then if they're rational, your friend will say, oh, well, I didn't realize, But when you try to have a conversation like that with some men, they don't want to own their part in it. And then that's when I'm going to express myself. You could call it me being emotional. I really don't care. This is my moment. I'm having it.
I think it's when dudes play dumb.
Good one.
Yeah, I think it's the play dumb move that pisses us off. It's like certain shit that men do it's like they pushing you in the rolling chair to the edge where you about to just tip over. Like, okay, I said stop. This is far enough. Stop.
Now I have seen some women make the stupidest mistakes. So back in the day, I had a friend, I'm not going to say his name. She was kind of his girlfriend, kind of wasn't, but anyway, she got pregnant. He was like, okay, he comes from a, good, hardworking West Indian family. And so, of course, he's going to take care of his child. So he's paying for everything for the baby crib, everything, babysitting, all of it, all of it. So all her money is all her own. I don't know who she listened to, but somebody told her you should take him to court. And she did. And we just sat back and said, this bitch is stupid. Because if she thinks that she's going to get all of the things this man has been doing all along, they ended up telling her, all right, now here, you just take this $125 a week and go on now. Now, you went from getting everything for your child paid for, all of it. And he made good money. And the court was like, give her $125 a month. There you go.
Shout out to 50 Cent baby mother, too.
She fucked up. Why would you do that?
I forgot how much she tried to get.
Why would you do that?
I forgot the amount she was trying to get. She was getting close to 50 grand a month. She took him to child support court. Bitch gets too great.
See, why would you do that?
You get more flies with honey.
I feel I am a mother, and honestly, I don't want a flying fucking thing from my baby daddy, because that gives men the logic in their mind that you have some control, and you don't control that nigga.
And let me tell you something also, like, even, and I've heard women say this to a lot of mothers that I know, they're just like, there's mothers I know that, you know, they have baby fathers and they don't have them on child support, and they're just like, nope, I have my kids, I'm gonna take care of them, whether he decide to help, not help.
But that's technically speaking, putting him on child support ain't making him do shit. Because if you got an ignorant baby daddy like me, that nigga be like, I'm just gonna go to jail, my nigga. Fuck you and the kid.
I mean, and then now you got a baby father out here capping in the streets because he paying child support.
Right. Yes. Now he crying wolf.
Capping in the street.
And plus, you have those women who have good baby daddies and they take it further. First and foremost, I am a big believer of, you did not have me, you had her. Unless I'm in a situation where I need assistance with shit to provide for your daughter or your son, your child, that's the only way I feel like it's okay. But I don't feel like it's okay for women to just sit on their ass and have their baby daddies paying all their bills and giving them money where they look flyer than the fucking kids do.
Ooh, yeah, that's some shit right there.
They got their hair and nails done, but walking around with that BDBs all in the head and shit.
I have seen some dirty little nunu babies out here in these streets. I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. And you sitting in the nail salon. This baby got snot all over his little nose.
Outfit dingy as hell.
So I couldn't see the baby because the stroller was turned around. I'm in the nail salon. The baby's crying. She on the phone. She turns around and says, God damn it, wait a fucking minute. You see, I'm on the phone. So I pulled my scooter up because I'm expecting this baby to be 13 in this stroller because the way you talking.
The way she talking, right?
This needs to be a teenager because you are like blacking out on something small enough to be in a fucking stroller. This baby couldn't have been more than 11 months old. And you can tell she do this shit all the time because guess what the baby did? The baby just shut the fuck up. I was like, I want to beat the fuck out of this woman right now.
No, he also knew what time it was. He also knew what time it was.
I'm like, she is everything that you always hear men say, even though it's not all women, but that's who they're talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're talking about.
And then you have mothers that are doing everything. And just because you take a man to court for child support, like Beauty said, that don't mean he gonna pay it.
And also that don't mean that doesn't mean that you're not gonna need more than just that child support.
Hello.
Let's get to some of these comments. Comments getting kind of backed up. It's Ravioli says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ravioli. What's good? And it also says, wait, was it Lucifer? Because Lucifer burned for foul. He may have been lying. Okay. Kennedy Williams says, hold up. The bitch burnt this nigga and did all that shit fuck that bitch, and Young Joe boys. They always talk down on the man.
Oh my God.
Salute to Tennessee Williams.
Look, I'm not even gonna argue. I'm not. Because we was all like the women in the comments was like, boo, come on to Georgia, honey. Come to New York. You ain't gotta beat up our walls. You know, we got you. You ain't gotta punch nothing. What's you doing all of that? Like this man, this young man is 22, working a job and side hustling.
Makes no sense.
To make sure this girl, I was like, they do this. See, that's why people be fucked up by the time they get to me because the dumb ass little girls like that.
Yep. That's exactly. And then they want to be. Oh, no, don't be touchy now, nigga. No, you let all 18 bitches run through you. I'm the one who deserves justice and grace because I'm a good fucking bitch to you. Don't try to fucking regulate me because you didn't do what the fuck you need to do with the 10 bitches before you met.
Right. Now you're trying to drag me.
Yeah, absolutely not. No.
That's why I said I'm not emotional. I'm expressing myself.
Goddamn right. Kenny C. Williams says, what up, V? What up, doll? What up, Priscilla?
Hey.
Okay. And then Mz.Beautidoll says, where's the video located?
Yeah.
It's located on Facebook. Actually, I'm so down. My cousin sent it to me, right? And these people are in Memphis, Tennessee, okay? I've never
Well,
met
if you
them.
get the Facebook link and you send it to me, I'll put it on the Smile 69 Network show.
Yeah, I was like, say I'll put it out there, yeah, because I went to the man page because I was like, fuck this, I need to watch the live for real. Because somebody was putting the clips in the chat.
Well,
like,
I want to see the whole shit.
I was like, hold on, she fucked his best friend. Oh, she gave him STD.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Bitch, you lucky you not 6 feet under. You lucky all he did was punch out the wall.
No. She is lucky.
The baby might, and then the brother told him the baby that he might not be his, and the poor baby was still saying he wants his family. I said, well, technically that's not your family if none of the kids are really yours.
I mean, but you know, all of us have like a second dad, so maybe he feel that way about those kids. But if she fucked his best friend, she's lucky he didn't punch her walls in.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that's a heavy violation. That's when you save that one for when you really hate him.
Oh,
you
and went on a date.
Like
and
I say this. You
know,
fuck a nigga best friend when you are ready to leave.
Yeah, that you're done. Like Jay-Z said, you don't get a nigga back like that. Like
she went and had him babysit the kids while she went on a date with another nigga on his birthday. That was the tipping point.
Oh, that's when he had it.
And went to the hotel room.
Like,
and went to the hotel room with the nigga after she told him she was on her period with him.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you lucky that man did not
just
kill
break up
you.
with people? Why and see when niggas meet me, they like, oh, I don't really do relationships. I see why.
Exactly. But it was like the women kept telling them, oh, you crazy. And all I could think of is, bitch, I know you not judging this man when I know you stalking somebody, your ex-boyfriend or something. We all just sat there and looked at a nigga page like, I wonder what he doing.
Right.
All right, let's get to some more of these comments. Stevenson says, you are all beautiful. Thank you.
Steve.
That's so sweet. And then we also have Kenny C. Williams says, niggas in lace fronts. Why am I not surprised? I saw that shit with Milli Vanilli back in the day.
But those were some raggedy lace fronts. Are they really doing lace fronts?
Yeah.
Lace front. They got lace beards too for niggas.
Yeah, they got lace beards too.
Mm-hmm. Jai Logic and Friends says salute to the chat and panel. Salute to Jai Logic.
Hey Logic.
And then Kenny C. Williams says, okay. And Kenny C. Williams says, what up, Jai? He's just ready to shoot his shot at Priscinda.
Hey baby, who is there?
That is Kenneth Williams, Houston.
Hey, Kenneth. I've been dying to come to Texas, me and Vanessa.
Yes. I really do want to do that. And John Logic and Friends says, V, your background on point. Hashtag proud, hashtag real thug tears, hashtag super producer V. I learned from the best. Hello. You guys make me sharpen my pencils up here. So this is what I'm doing. You thank me. Salute to you. Salute to all of you guys out here. Absolutely. Salute to John Logic and his production, which has helped me advance my production on here. I'm not even going to lie. Maybe think about a lot more things and do some more research to make things the best that we can. We're trying to grow out here. So, John Logic Express, good luck, Kenneth C. Williams. Shoot your shot, player. I guess this is in response to him coming at you. Kenneth C. Williams says, and fuck both my baby mamas, the black one and the Mexican one. Them motherfuckers waited 6 years to drag me through court because I stopped fucking them to see the kids. Oh shit. Well, salute to you for still fucking her just to see your kids. I like that.
I'm down.
Giving
Like-
up dick just to like, I'm doing whatever.
No, because
I don't care
because that's what I used to do with my baby dad. I used to be like, oh yeah, I want some Peter Waker. Come on over, and then I'd be like, what you doing?
Yeah. Oh.
And I go hide.
But salute to you that you still want to see your children that much.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is very impressive, and that is one of the things that I love about Southern men.
Yeah.
You all will see them children's.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of y'all, so don't get happy.
I mean, okay, right. Oh, sorry, beauty. Sorry,
Can't speak it absolute.
Sorry, beauty.
And then John Logic and Friends says, LOL, hey, yo, Queen P's story is crazy.
Ain't that nuts?
And then Kenneth Williams says, I was giving them more money before child support, which is about to get cut off. They got me fucked up. The motherfuckers had the nerve to tell my kids, yo, daddy got money. I checked them and them kids on that shit. Yo, shout out to Kennedy. It's so fucking funny. Kennedy, I'm laughing from the inside because I am a child support kid. The conversations that you and your baby mothers are having is the same exact conversations, if not worse, that my mom had with my father. Like, my father used to call me the amount that he was paying in child support and money. And at one time, it was $716. So when he would pick me up, he'd be like, $716, get in the car.
Get in the car. Shout out to Diane.
Yeah, get in the car. And my mom would curse him out before he picked me up, while he was picking me up. And as soon as he dropped me off, she was still cursing him out.
Shout out to Diane.
And then salute to my father, who when I turned 18, he thought it was over, right? But in the state of New York, if you go to college, you have to pay child support for that child till you turn 21.
You sure do.
You know how stressed and upset my father was for those last couple of years?
Yeah.
Like, that's what your ass get for calling me 716, motherfucker.
Okay.
He was like, I can't believe it.
Like, I can't believe this is not over.
Look, I'm about to say on purpose on your ass.
And they made this law a couple of years back. You have to keep them on your insurance, your health insurance until the 26th.
To the 26th, which is exactly what I
So
did.
basically, the shit never ends.
No.
So that will teach you men where to point your penis, all unguarded. Just
think about that.
Just dick in the wild. How about you stop that?
Oh, dick in the wild.
Dick in the wild.
Oh my God.
Let's stop that.
And then Steve Stevenson says, I want to have Beauty's kids.
Oh. He want to have your children's beauty.
He want to have your baby.
Your baby. He want to have your children.
Who's going to carry it?
I'm not carrying no kids right now.
I know. Oh, shit. Right now,
like, so figure it out.
Not right now.
I'm not carrying.
I got a couple more years, and then I'm gonna put a name in the hat, and I'm not gonna tell the person.
Yep, there we go.
Because I don't want no baby daddy, baby mama issues no more. So if I just I tell my friends, like, if I just pop up with a kid and it just magically look like you, I'm just gonna be like, it's because you was just on my mind real heavy when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
You was around the time.
Yeah, you was just around.
I have heard.
I
have heard so many women in the South use that as an excuse, only for us to find out that yes, that is the father.
Yeah.
We didn't need Jerry Springer for that shit.
Let me tell you this. No cap, right? I feel like that is the Black woman's way.
Yes, it is.
To get a sperm donor. Like, we, as Black women who want children, we're not going to go into a sperm bank and pull out a tube and look at blue eyes.
Nope.
But will we vibe with a nigga?
Yeah.
Open our pussy up to him prematurely?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, because
we let him come in us prematurely.
Listen,
and we trust him. Probably.
All this loose sperm all over the place. Why
it really is.
There's loose sperm everywhere, right, Beauty?
Yes, like I can literally I literally had this conversation with my friends. When I turn this age, mind your business when I get pregnant.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna do is I'm going to buy them. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm going. They not gonna know why I'm being ever so nice. I'm buying dinner and everything.
Oh, you getting a pregnancy setup?
She trapping niggas. She trapping niggas. It's all right, Beauty. It's all right.
No cap.
I'm working. Hey,
big old bottle of Hennessy. Big old bottle.
I'm working my magic as well.
No cap.
No cap. But I need to stop doing magic and be responsible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I be trying to like be crazy, but I don't know. It's something about like, and I wanted to kind of get into this kind of portion of this too. Like, what's something that is like for you in the bedroom, a no cap situation, something that you do sexually with your partner that's a non-negotiable that you're always gonna do no matter what, whether it be
that I'm always gonna do or
that
not gonna do.
No, that you're always going to do, because no cap means you're not lying. No cap means you're telling the truth. So what's a truth about you in the bedroom that's a constant thing that that partner can always expect from you?
I will do all of it. But if you want me to do anything booty related, I have a rule. You first. If you're good with that, then let's do this. If you want to do anything booty related, you first, and I let you do what you want. You do whatever you want. You first.
Beauty, please go ahead.
I like missionary. You can always expect me to, or like when I get tired, I'm gonna go into doggy and just tell you, hurry up back there. I will go foot.
Doggy style is that's actually what I was gonna say too. No cap, like we're definitely gonna get to doggy style.
Yeah, we're gonna do missionary and doggy style. You're gonna do those two. Now, me getting on top, gotta be a lucky night.
Well, see, that's how I feel about missionary. For me, everybody can't get missionary. Depending on who the fuck you are, how big you are, and what we're using. For me, missionary, and also maybe because I'm like a sucker for romance, right? But anywho, I always see missionary as like innocent, as like
I used to think that,
and like for me, like I like to use that position for somebody like I actually like.
I can get that, but see, I have walls and people just want to ram in there sometimes and forget that I'm a little person. So we have to do missionary so I can ease you in.
You know what, Beauty? I have the same issue, Beauty, and missionary is actually my favorite too. And I think they like doing that to us because we're little.
Yeah, it's like you want to ball me up in a ball and then you just want to go pow. No,
we're
right. And see, you know what? Especially when you do missionary, and if you're laying on the bed and like, let's say your legs is like over his shoulders like that, I always feel like sometimes dudes try to bring like your whole butt down, so where they're just like holding it, like, and they're just like smashing you down like you're a fucking ragdoll.
No, I don't let you do that. No.
Now, in the midst of it might seem like nice and good, but if I have to look twice at the nigga and I'm like, oh, you not the nigga for this, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have let you get that deep in my pussy.
No, you know what irks me? When dudes be trying to do that and know damn well you not long enough. Why are you throwing my ass in the air and then get mad at me when your dick bend? What the
when your dick don't get mad at me if your dick don't go inside. I don't have a penis. You gotta figure that out. I just have a hole.
Now, can I just say this? If that's what you're working with, that's the one thing we're not doing. Because I'm not going to look at you with this like ridiculousness happening. I'm already discussing this happening to me. This is all being all on my body. And oh my God, I'm disgusted. You know, because you should have a warning sign. Like, listen, I had a guy actually tell me, now listen, so I'm not that big. And
did he say it before he put it in?
Oh, I never fucked him. Once he gave me all the deets, I was like, well, then that would be a no.
I would have fucked him just because he gave me the details.
No.
He exposed his secrets.
No.
And he didn't even give him no pussy.
No, and he knows who he is. I think he watches. No.
That is not nice.
Listen. I gotta suffer through a night of this bullshit. No. No, I can't.
Someone read the next comment. I have to.
Beauty, I'm blind as a bat.
It says, "What did Miss?" Oh,
it's a couple of the.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, Miss Ravioli says, "Did I tell y'all about the little boy, 1 to 2 year old, whose daddy sat him on the curb beneath the drive-through?" And then I'm just gonna continue to read the comments while she's right there. Hold on, I gotta find them over here, you guys. Oh, and then she said, the boy, Miss Ravioli says, the boy fell flat on his face. The daddy roughly scooped the boy up and shouted, "You think somebody's supposed to watch you all the time?"
Oh shit!
Okay, that's not funny, but honestly, I done seen a lot of my homeboys do that, and they kids is rough as hell. Like I'm in the country, no offense, but I feel like they're a little more aggressive with their sons down here.
Wait, why would he be sitting him on a curb? What kind of crazy shit is that?
Well, first off, he shouldn't have set him on the damn curve.
Right.
She said
What a 2-year-old.
She said the boy fell flat on his face. The daddy roughly scooped the boy up and shot it. You think somebody's supposed to watch you all the time?
All the time.
Yes, not all the time.
He is too.
But see, that's why these kids be growing up so damn fast. That's why you be popping out so many damn kids, because you done made number one act like he 5.
Right. Now he gotta be the man in the house now.
Exactly.
Right.
You just keep getting pregnant because all your kids is acting 10 years older than what the hell they is.
Oh my Lord.
And what did we say about man-mans? We said man-mans are not gonna grow up to really have much of a
I call them S-babies.
I
call them S-babies.
Man-mans don't have a chance.
If they call you man, you don't stand a chance. You just don't stand a chance.
That's not true. I dated a man, and he is very, very well off now. No, he's just well off now since high school.
That is a success story that I've never heard of.
That's the only success story I've heard.
All man-mans I know, they you know.
I call them S-babies. You know how people stand, you ain't never seen, like, been in the hood, and they all stand with their back arch. If you trace their body out, it's shape of S.
Oh, yeah.
S-baby.
Me and Vanessa, we ain't never met a man. Every man I ever knew that I grew up with back in the day, they're all going to die in jail. All of them. Every last
Not
one.
mine.
Kenneth Williams says, I call my kids tax write-off 1 and tax write-off 2.
Okay, my mom calls us. You call us. I did her women call their kids that, so I think that's fine.
And I just have to say, side note, how disappointed my father was when I wanted to file my taxes for myself for the first time. He was like, so you want to mess up this relationship that we have? You don't have to. And honest, when you're in America and you make a lot of money, you don't get a whole lot of money back when it comes to tax time most of the time. So you need every dependent that you can kind of get, just so you don't owe the government sometimes because you made so much money throughout the year. But yeah, it's definitely.
Can I just say quickly?
Yes.
Shout out to the tax man down the block, because he does taxes. He also rents his space for rehearsals for Juve and the West Indian Day Parade. And then another day I pass by and there's always a dance party in there for no fucking reason on a Wednesday. And another day there was like some kind of fucking cookout indoors. I don't know what he's doing down there, but you know what? Work it out, sir. And I always wanted to shout you out. Hey, what's going on? We got LSD in the building. LSD says bottles. LOL. Okay, bottles on deck. Bottles, bitches, bathroom, bye, bitch. And Miss Ravioli says, you first. You first. Yes, absolutely. Steve Stevenson says, doggy is my favorite position. I think everybody's that got to be in everybody's top 5. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the go-tos, isn't it? You can't.
I think doggy is more. Like, I think doggy is more relatable than like missionary nowadays.
I think honestly, doggy style, like, I think the only time niggas fuck up doggy style is really when they're not paying attention, because you have all of the advantage in the world. Asses in front of you, holes in front of you. It's all right there.
What the fuck you mean, Vanessa? They not paying attention.
Oh no, because some niggas, when it comes to doggy style, these niggas get in front of the ass and they think that they're gonna feel their dick into the pussy. Like they're not using their hands at all. They're just and some niggas, let me tell you this, some niggas experienced enough to make that happen.
Yeah.
Other niggas are not.
Very true.
And the niggas who are not, I need y'all to know y'all place and stop playing games. If you know that you ain't that nigga, take your dick in your hand.
Because if you accidentally go into the triangle, nigga, and you think you fucking, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you getting me, and laughing in my head the whole time.
Not the triangle.
No, she didn't. I forgot about the triangle.
It's so many dudes that try to brag about sex. I can be like, you might not want to do that if you really did not have sex. You did not have sex. You had sex.
I was not penetrated.
It was the triangle.
You penetrated something, but it wasn't the vagina.
I can't.
Yeah, you got something. You ain't get no pussy.
You got thigh. On thigh.
Last night.
Vanessa said you didn't get no pussy.
I'm about to do that.
You got thigh.
You got thigh.
But I have a question, ladies. Is missionary off the table now because people don't want to be intimate? Because if you don't want to look at me during sex, I don't want to have sex with you. Like, if that's really, like, I don't want to look at you.
I close my eyes during sex. I don't want to look at people. You look at people, you falling in love. That's too personal.
Okay.
Don't look me in my eyes.
You
I don't
know
need
they're
you
gonna
trying
be
to see
like,
my soul and shit.
Wait, so you
Yeah,
just have
niggas.
like both eyes like this?
Yes, or I will move you to the side. We are not. I'm
now
dodging the
beauty. Now,
whole
I'm not gonna
time.
lie. I had to break that habit because being in the porn industry, my sugar baby days, and all these other kind of days that I had in my life, that was my go-to. Closing my eyes,
Okay.
moving or putting my head to the side, or watching TV. Now that I am not in like having sex in that capacity like that, and now it is more romantic and so crazy for me. I had gotten so used to closing my eyes, I had to force myself to stop closing my eyes. I had to force myself to look at
Lady,
somebody. And
I've been
also,
closing my eyes since I started having sex.
So
me
did
too.
you literally have to tell yourself, okay, you have to learn to keep your eyes on? Did you have to literally say that?
Because and also I'm not gonna lie though, because for me as a female, closing my eyes makes me get more into the dick. Because now I'm focused on the feeling of it coming inside me. Like
I
I just want to like
agree,
penetrate.
yeah.
But I also know that some guys, if they see you with your eyes closed, they might think that you are disinterested or that you don't want to look at them, and then in turn, it could fuck with their
This what you do. This what you
shit
do.
going, and I don't want to mess with that. So sometimes I occasionally make eye contact. I'm not saying I'm like, you know,
Oh God.
I make occasional eye contact to let him know, hey, I'm not a corpse. I'm
You're
still
so
here.
crazy.
No, just make facial expressions with your eyes closed. You know.
No, I've done that, but some niggas still be like, yo, you all right? And I'm like, yeah.
No, I keep my
No.
eyes open. I want to see what we doing. What are we doing?
I don't want to keep.
I need to
I feel
know.
like that's a romantic thing. I feel like every dude that's
It
looked me in my eyes
is.
during sex took it to a whole nother level that we was not supposed to be on.
Right.
Now
And
you
I'm not
wanna
gonna
no.
But you see, I feel like after and now that I'm experiencing those things with people who I choosing to be intimate with in that way, for me, I feel like after the sex, like if you look at somebody's eyes during the sex, after the sex, you can still see their face.
I mean,
And that could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the relationship that you have.
I don't want you making me all mushy goosey psycho because you didn't look me in my eyes and dug in my damn
right now I'm
time.
thinking about your ass. Now
exactly,
I'm thinking about
I'm about to cut you and shit, and you wondering why I'm acting like a lunatic. Nick, no,
but
no,
I mean, but I will say,
what the hell?
What the hell? She said she will say
The
something.
devil is trying to stop Priscilla from talking.
Oh my gosh, she coming back. Let me just get to some comments in the meantime. Casey Williams says, ain't nobody fucking with my ass. Hell no.
Then don't ask to fuck with Priscilla's ass.
Right. There we go. LSD TV says handcuffs and red gags. Oh, there goes Priscilla.
I don't know why iPhone like just cuts me off during the show, even though I'm fully charged. I'm not okay. So what I was gonna say is I have very rarely been in bed with a man that I'm not intimately involved with on a long-term basis. Now, when I do think about it, like, you know, when it was like a hit it and quit it, I'm like, see, this was just a total waste of my fucking time. Because I'm really not into you, obviously, clearly.
Yeah.
Like, why?
And honestly, I feel like the more experienced people come with certain things, like there is that truthful element to yourself where you're just like, yeah, what's the point?
What is the point?
I know that it's not going to satisfy me.
I'm not being passionate with nobody. Nope. If we is a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, then we is wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Don't be trying to give me Lifetime movie when we are not.
Looking in your eyes, trying to get you to be all like mushy.
Yes, because I am a really sentimental. You know, I'm a Gemini, so when I love, we all love hard.
I'm a Leo. We love. Shout out to all the Leos out there. Leo season.
Leo season.
Yes, I am just like that. We love hard and we hate harder. So
and Geminis, when you love Geminis, they never go away.
No,
Vanessa, I tell you about my ex all the time.
And you know, I seen the Gemini in the fucking Home Depot 2 weeks ago. I was in Home Depot, the Gemini nigga who fell asleep during the TK Kirkland comedy show at Caroline's. I seen this nigga at the Home Depot like a week ago.
What did he say?
Nothing.
With his sleepy ass.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I know he's
sleepy
me.
Ass.
I know he's seen me. Who sleeps at a fucking comedy show?
At a comedy show.
Niggas. And then go try to get pussy after that. No, nigga, goodbye.
You can't even stay awake when you should. So nobody.
Maybe that's why he was trying to sleep, because he was like, okay.
Or
maybe he just didn't think he was funny. I don't know.
That could be it too. Who knows? But hey, you stay up for me, nigga. At least stay up for me. John Logic and Friend says I wasn't there. He's talking about something else. And Miss Ravioli is mentioning something else. Kenny Williams says, ain't nothing like seeing a woman bent over, just spreading that ass and talking that shit. Okay. Shit talking works for some people. John Logic and Friend says crazy. Mrs. Ravioli is saying warning. Warning. Salute to John Logic and his warning message. We don't have that queued up, but warning. And that's the production side. And John Logic and Friends says, I thought it's not about the size of the boat, Queen P. Maybe he had the motion you need. LOL. Maybe he danced to soca music. LOL.
See, that's what I believe.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm not a test subject. You roll that dick out to somebody else. Like, yeah. And then you know what it was? Okay, let me be clear. Because really, truly, it really isn't like about like a size thing. I already wasn't really into him like that. He was just trying to say anything he could to get me. But I'm like, dude, this is a losing battle for you. And you just sank your own fucking ship.
Damn.
He sank the ship because I already wasn't, I'm very flirty. So I'll flirt with you. And, sometimes that gets misconstrued. But whatever. It's about my good time in my own head. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but he was never going to get it. Never. Ever. Never.
John Logic Friend says, yo, Queen P, I think I know that tax spot. I think I held my guy's bachelor party there.
Okay.
All right. Salute to the spot. Salute to the spot. And Mr. Jones 169 says, I like when my woman is on top. Ooh. Now, when it comes to being on top, I understand that I do not have the cardio that I need to be on top for as long as I need to be.
I am in the same position. I'm very flexible. I'm very flexible. But like Beauty Doll said, I'm little. So they think they just gonna get me up there and bounce me around like a rag doll. Like I can't have that.
And you just holding on like this.
Right. This is what
you gotta understand. Right. And I have huge titties. Like, so for me, no one
Oh my God.
You gotta hold your titties and ride up and down.
Oh my God, Vanessa, you could get a concussion. It could knock you out.
And niggas don't care because they're looking at it from the bottom, and literally this shit is just like, oh.
Vanessa, you are in serious danger. They could really knock you out.
Crazy. Yep. I have been slapped with my own cheese before. Yes.
Oh my God.
The more liquor I have, the longer I can stay on top.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, because I'll start off in a regular position, and then y'all know me, I'll get in the split. And by the time I get in the split, they already be like, they just automatically just roll me to the side. It's like my way of transitioning myself.
Okay.
Now I can say this. I can stay on long only if I'm going slow. Like if this is like let's say we're starting to have sex and I just happen to be on top and I'm making out with you and it's just like a slow grind type of situation, like but it just like a.
But do they ever stick to that? No.
Yeah,
because you can all you gotta do is move your booty.
No, and these fucking niggas get on my nerves because you could be on top, grinding slow, all that shit,
loving it,
and he hold your ass cheeks up, and then he starts to pump from the bottom like.
Oh, no. When they do that, I drop my whole body weight down. I'd be like, stop.
Oh,
if you want me on top, you will not move. That is the whole fucking point of me being on top, nigga. Stop.
You know niggas will be like,
Beauty.
No, I stopped them. You when they do that, put your whole body weight down.
Let go of all of your weight and just
there's a whole lot of ass. 200 is dropping down on you.
Because Beauty, don't it look like this when they do it to us like that?
Yeah, you be like,
because they be trying to fuck from the bottom. The reason why I'm on top is there's a
dear God.
And then I feel like when they do that, it makes your legs hurt a lot.
Oh my God, because you're trying to hold. Oh my God.
Now you gotta hold on to the headrest.
Because you can't hold on to them. You can't hold on to them no more because their body is now like.
And all your innards are jacked. No.
Oh, and please don't let it be one of those situations where he ramming and it's going in, out.
He missing a whole.
Everything shows going in.
This nigga be there. He be like,
I can't. Oh my God, I can't. I am so weak right now. I'm so weak. I am so very weak.
Oh my God! More comments. Oh
I'm
my
so
God!
weak. I'm weak.
Kenneth Williams says
I
Priscilla
can't.
would bend over and I hit them ovaries and that motherfucker just grip on a nigga. A nigga foot without a tube sock will be on her ass cheek
And
trying
you know
to get
what?
out that motherfucker.
I couldn't stop thinking about that when you said that last week. I
I'm
could
so
not
done
stop
with
thinking
him.
about that. Thank
To
you
make
for
us sound like
that.
dogs or something.
I like it though. I'm
Yeah.
giggling.
That makes you like it. And then Kenneth Williams also says every woman I looked in the eyes tried to kill me. The good old days.
Oh
See?
shit. He said the good old days.
That's because Kenneth T is his own special person.
Yes, he
Oh my
is.
God.
God
Steve
bless him.
Stevenson says, I love that split Beauty does. Yes, Beauty has the infamous split. If y'all missed it, y'all asleep. Everyone else on the internet has seen it, has gone viral several times. Beauty is splitting on this nigga and busting it wide open on the D.
Beauty
Yeah,
doll.
I was hula waiting. No, I can't
like,
say that because I was like in middle school when he came out with that song.
Oh shit.
How long were you riding the dick in the split position for?
Oh yeah.
What you mean? How long? How long do I ride
was
it?
that? No, like for that scene, like how long was you pouncing on him for? Like in that scene?
Until Richard shut up. That's
Oh my God.
whole point. You gonna shut
that
the
was
fuck
Richard,
up
right?
and respect my authority.
That was
Richard's scene, right? Oh my God.
Oh.
I remember that scene. And honestly, the scene was so viral, they cut the nigga head out. So I never really knew who was in the video.
Really?
Beauty's legs just going like this on somebody, and I just didn't know who she was fucking. Because it was just about her splitting
so
on the
viral
dick.
that they just didn't even want his face in there at all.
No, they didn't care. It was just about Beauty.
No, they didn't care about Richard. And I see memes with like people putting stuff over his face, like making facial expressions for him.
But I mean, really, in porn, isn't it really about the woman? Like, even
no.
If a man does not show up with a hard dick and come, there's no show.
No, I'm talking about the actual, like, for the viewers.
No. We do what we know men want to see us doing.
Niggas like this?
Let me do this.
I was like, niggas like BJs, we're gonna do blowjobs.
Okay. But
yeah,
as a woman, when I watch porn, if she's really beautiful, because most of the time the men don't look anything like I want them to look.
They don't.
You know, so I have to focus on how beautiful the woman is. Yeah. Because, you know, and then her skill.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I've never done that. That's good. Oh, let me put that in my, you know, bag of tricks. Because it's usually about the woman.
Yeah, I think in regards to having the woman compliment the men at the same time, ultimately it is still about the women. Like a guy's still trying to get off, he's getting off to like a woman in a sense. But as far as like the business is concerned a bit and productivity, like it really, and just the industry itself, it's really, really band-aid. Like a lot of it's catered to men. Let me just,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take an informal survey of straight women that watch porn, and I want to ask them like, what is it that like interests you when you watch porn? I'm very curious about this.
And
now.
You know what? I'm curious about that as well, because I personally love to enjoy and watch porn, and there's not a lot of females who I know who do the same. So
yes, they do. They just
they do. They just don't want to admit it to you.
They do.
Yeah. When I ask the question, because I, you know, on Twitter and stuff, I'll ask my fans what they want to see me doing, and the girls, from what I'm not like, girls like seeing me either give head or they like from the back.
See, I'm gonna do an informal survey.
I'm open to that.
I'm gonna see what's going on out here on these streets.
Oh man, let's get to some more of these comments. Casey Williams says, "I would not prison it down while Al Green plays the OJs and Howard and Melvin in the Blue Notes playing with one tube sock on in a dangling area.
Him in that damn tube sock.
I can't. I'm not mad at his tube sock. And
then when she kick your ass out, you gonna be singing the love I love.
No, or love don't love nobody. Love don't love nobody. That's the saddest love song on the face of the earth. But I like that we're about to have an old school sexy good time.
I like old school sexy good time.
I like the sound of that.
Mr. Jones 169 says, well, you got 300 plus bouncing at you with full force.
And then I'm just going to jump off your Peter Whacker and I'm going to say, now I'm laying down. I'm over you. Because you shouldn't.
I'm over you.
You play too much now.
You play too much. Like, I'm not even playing with you. Like, you want to move and shit? Now you can get on top. Come on, let's go. Come on. You want to move? Come on.
Now you want to ride me? Is that
I'm over you?
Like,
Beauty,
come on.
That's what you're gonna say. I'm over you.
Yes, I'd be like, I'm over you. Come on.
That is not sexy talk, Beauty.
That is sexy talk because I'm little.
Oh shit!
You gotta survive.
Yeah. Exactly. Then, I gotta put my aggression on. People trying to don't listen to me and shit. Like I'm some kind of rag doll.
I don't know why they don't listen to you because you are crazy as shit.
I don't know. I don't think they can hear me up there doing sex.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
you might have to get a walkie-talkie on the nigga ear, just like, all right, radio in.
Like, can you hear me back there?
Can you hear me? Good. Okay, good. Casey Williams says, "How the fuck I missed the split?" Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know how you missed it, but
it's legendary.
Yeah, it's legendary. But yes, this is we have to get ready to teach the babies about capping and the I would just say not the results, but the consequences of what capping can do. Now, even though today's show is called No Cap, which means telling the truth, being your authentic self, but we do know that this is a generation that's full of capping with the youth, flaunting things that they don't have, acting like they have money they don't have, taunting relationships in certain ways that don't exist. So what would be your advice to some of the babies who are capping on social media? You know them, they're younger than you, they are telling straight up lies on social media, and you want to give them advice. What would you tell them about capping? Beauty, go ahead.
Stop fucking faking the funk, honey. Just stop. Everything in the closet, all your skeletons in the closet gonna come to light. Period. Point blank. You can never. Nobody ever. They had a whole fucking show now to catch people lying. You can't even lie on the internet about yourself no more.
Nope.
Yeah. Like, it's not like how it was in MySpace and shit like that, where we can act like other people and shit. No, y'all act like other people to ruin other people's lives. Nothing is genuine. If you're not genuine about your life, you will never succeed. You will always be looking behind your back. Period. Point blank. I don't care how much money you think you got. I don't care how popular you are. Clout, all that bullshit doesn't matter. We have the most popular. Robin Williams was the most popular comedian in the fucking world, in the universe, and nobody knew this nigga was. He depressed and shit while he making us
laugh like crazy. And
so your well-being is not more important than what somebody's thinking about you. Y'all driving yourselves to the grave because of what y'all trying to put on for the next person. Stop.
It's very good.
That's it. Live your truth. Thank you. Mic drop. I'm not gonna drop my real mic, but I'm a
mic drop.
Yes. Priscilla, do you want me to go ahead or do you want to go ahead?
No, because I always like when you finish it. Okay. So here's the thing about capping. First of all, you're capping based on shit you see celebrities doing. I worked in entertainment. None of that shit is real. Because if you saw how people with money really lived, you'd fucking kill yourself. So that image you're trying to live up to, trying to be like what you see these so-called ballers doing, that's not the real life they're living. A lot of these dudes that you see in like rap videos, they still live at home with their mama. I'm going to quote my Uncle Sammy. So back in the day, one of them little rap boys came over to my uncle's house because of my cousin Stacy. Sticky Fingers. So my cousin introduces Sticky Fingers to my uncle, who is a correction officer. And because she's stupid, she introduced him as Sticky Fingers. My uncle said, I don't like the way any of that shit sound on any level. Get the fuck out my house. While he was all of them videos, rap videos, all in the car. Yeah, he lived across the street from my uncle in Queens.
Oh.
About a half a mile from the airport.
Punk faking.
So you're capping for people that aren't even living that life. Vanessa, you missed it when I said people that really are living like a real luxurious life, you will never see it, because if you did, you kill yourself. It's nothing you can even match up to. Oprah has an island she vacations on that you can't even get to. Yeah. They have planes that land on that island carrying billionaires. Have you ever seen that shit? No.
Nope, they ain't never come get me.
Because real niggas do real things.
You don't have to explain
So
that.
stop capping, for something you don't have to cap for. Because sooner or later, that life runs out. That life runs out. And then you end up like Robin Williams, depressed as shit.
Yeah, I remember a time when it was not like they used to say with the loudest nigga in the room ain't the nigga or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, like
the loudest person in the room is never the smartest person.
Yeah, I feel like all that flashiness just makes you a walking mark.
Yep.
I always call it a walking lick.
Yeah.
Right, I like that.
Come get
walking lick.
A walking lick. And every time, even for me, like even now, if I buy something really expensive, I'm like, shit. I will bring a motherfucking Target bag to put over the bag after I bought something expensive from somewhere, because I don't want nobody to see that I bought.
Vanessa,
like real shit.
I know, baby, but you just treated yourself to a lovely purse. I think you deserve it.
And you know what? I was so mad at the store. I said, "Wow, she's like, we don't have the bag this size. We got to give you a bigger bag." So I'm like, "Wow,
oh my God,
show everybody
that must have killed you."
I got to show everybody this,
Vanessa,
and I did not have another bag to put it on top of the bag. And so I said, I'm getting on the train. I'm not getting on no Uber, no nothing like that, because it's gonna be the fastest way home. I got on the train and I put that bag
with
on
that big ass bag.
Yep, big ass bag, looked like a whole ass lick.
No, oh shit.
Yeah, if they wanted to run down, like that would have been the day.
I can't.
That would have been the day. Absolutely.
Help me, God, y'all are so crazy. I love this show.
But anywho, yes, I wanted to conclude about teaching the babies when it came to them actually capping, because it's a lot of that going on. That the idea or the lifestyle of faking it till you make it still can exist, and it still can work. But the problem exists when you haven't made it and you're faking it, and you faking it, you are now believing what you're faking. That becomes the issue. Most of the times back in the days when people were saying just fake it till they make it, they were still working towards their goals. They were still putting effort in to what they were trying to make it to what they were trying to obtain to. But the problem is now you got young people, while they're in their quote unquote faking stage, they really believe that they're at a different level than where they really actually are.
But so, I'm sorry, go ahead, baby.
No. That was really it, what I was saying. Just honestly stick to the reality of where you're at in life, and that would give you everything you need not to cap. If you just focus on your reality, focus on what's directly in front of you, the people you naturally engage with on a regular basis, that will allow you to be able to not cap. You're just telling your truth. You're telling your story. But once you start embellishing things or creating false realities, that's when, personally, I feel the capping comes into play. And then, the lies exist.
Can I just clear up something, though, about fake it till you make it? Because everybody has gotten that saying misconstrued. When they told us to fake it till we made it, they meant when you went for a job or a job interview, if you weren't necessarily qualified for that job, but you're trying to make more money,
right?
They would tell us, well, just fake it till you make it. Like, look like you can do this job. Present yourself in a particular way.
Right.
And then when you get there, learn that job. Because the first job I applied to as a receptionist, I didn't even know how to turn on the goddamn switchboard.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying.
But I faked it.
And that's what people have to do. But the millennials, I feel like the misconception is happening is that, okay, you can fake something until you make it. Yes, you can act like you know how to do something until you get to the goal that you're trying to get to, or till you get to, that end post. But the millennials now, they're in the faking stage and in disbelief of where they're at. They think that they're the CEOs when they're only the assistants.
Oh, but you want to know something too, and this speaks to the three of us, right? Here's what I see from millennials. I will go up to them and I will start a conversation with them. They don't even know how to present themselves. You don't know who the fuck I am or who I can introduce you to. You don't really know who Beauty Doll might be, who she can introduce you to. You damn sure don't know who Vanessa Smilez is, who she can introduce you to. So between the three of us, we could have the key to what you're looking for, but you don't even know how to present yourself. You know, you talking all in your chest. You have no presence. Sit up.
Yeah.
Sit up straight. That's
like,
what
do
they
you
want to
be here?
Do you want anything? You want to be a CEO? You can't even convince me you worth the shit.
I feel like as much as we go in on y'all about this subject right now, y'all motherfuckers should automatically, as soon as y'all hear go down, be like, oh shit, Vanessa Lucinda and Beauty. We want y'all to hear us in your fucking heads when you fucking up, so we can bring you back to reality.
I love you, Beauty Doll.
Love you guys too.
Yes. Let's get to the last couple comments before we get out of here. Kenny Williams says, this generation is in cap overload. They capping so much to the older motherfuckers who we know was capping decades ago on capping steroids. Yes, hold on. Let me just say this. So side note, Kenny Williams, I have to put these people on blast. Okay. Shout out to the people in the early 1900s capping, walking around with these suits. And I'm talking about black people in America. Notice that when you look at pictures of historic black people in this country, don't they look so cool, calm, and collected that like they're not hanging niggas around the corner? Like what?
Look, the happiest in their lives.
Right, like shit ain't segregated. These niggas is in here with 3-piece suits next to the barn,
big ass fur collars, this fucking big.
And Miss Bertha's in the kitchen with her corset,
double-breasted, and serving all of it.
Like y'all just got out of slavery. Y'all just got out of slavery.
And they're like, fuck that.
But yes, I just had to acknowledge that. Miss Ravioli said, "You'd kill yourself, and real niggas do." Okay, real things, absolutely. Geological Friend says, I don't want to brag about my bread, but I just fill my gas tank up. Hashtag balling.
Balling. Now that's how you ball.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you ball.
Feeling to fill up your entire gas tank.
Yes. Exactly. These niggas be having Ferraris and shit. Nigga be on E. Only put $5 in the tank.
Shit. I don't care. He said
designs on the car cost more than the damn
right.
I'm done.
Everything inside. And Casey Williams says, "Damn it, John, let me hold $5. Nigga, word, let me hold some. Let me hold some." And John Logic, in the words of my father, he always just tell people this when he's seen them spending money. Must be nice to have money.
Oh, must be nice.
He would just see somebody, like, especially for me, I used to like love Jordans when I was a teenager. So I would beg my mom to get me Jordans, and I would come around my father, and he would come off of work with his holy clothes from work, and he would look at my brand new sneakers on my feet, look me up down, and be like, "Man,
must be nice
to have money." And then add, "I wish I knew what it was like."
Oh God. Yeah, 715. Yeah, 715.
Right. Yeah, on top of that. Exactly.
715.
Geologic Friend says, preach Queen Peace. Sometimes you have to say, I can do that for work, not clout. Absolutely.
Work.
He says they picked up the fake it and not the make it.
Yes.
Exactly.
So true. So true. Kenny C. Williams says, and where are these niggas getting all this fake money, and who funding this case?
Oh, I can answer this question.
Yes,
they getting it off of Amazon. They getting it off of Wish. You go to Spencer's and buy it. Hot Topic sometimes has it. And yeah, I know this because I was trying to be one of them baby mamas because I had just had enough, and I said my baby daddy all this money. Hey, Nick, I'm trying to do my motherfucking birthday party, and really?
Right.
And he was like, zoom in, and I zoomed in. Oh, you capping motherfucker! Y'all
wow.
It was like a couple of real bills. I was like, you idiot.
Vanessa, I thought about Grandma Helen the other day, right? Because I had to go to the bank to get some singles.
Right? Yep.
And so I had a bunch of singles already in my wallet. So they say, however you keep your money in your wallet is like how your wealth will be and how you run your life. So I always organize my money. I had all of these singles spread out on the bed. I was like, I should put this on the gram because this shit is real. This is about 25. This is about 25 singles.
I've been collecting singles all summer, and
looking like I've been stripping. I look like I was stripping.
Pop it, pop it,
Temperatures
pop it, pop it.
rising.
Ow. I mean, I can't get on the pole, but I can lean against it.
There we go. Who said we need a poll? Who said we need a poll?
Ow.
And Kennedy Williams says, love y'all and be safe. Absolutely.
Mwah.
And then Jalaja says, won a $5 gas coupon. Jalaja also says, hashtag capping, LOL. Kennedy Williams says, I won $20 on a scratch and said I need security and shit. All right, I'm done. Let's get our photo in,
Yes,
ladies.
please.
1, 2, and 3. There we go. We will see y'all back again next week. This is your girl Vanessa Smilez, our co-host in this show right here, Mz.Beautidoll, and the lovely, lovely Priscilla.
I love you both.
Guys. We will be back later, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Hola.